Libra, that was a strong one right there. Okay, that was a strong one. All right, let's get your ancestor message. Let's see what's going on. All right, messages please for Libra. Yo, shit is funny in your inner. Yo, I'm getting jokes. Hold on. I think shit is funny. Leading up to your reading, like, I was watching some things and I just couldn't stop laughing. Like, shit was just funny. Like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. All right, come on. Messages, please, for Libra. I'm getting, I can't wait to do the love messages. I think some shit is funny, but anyway, let's go ahead. Yo, magician's coming through strong. Remember I was getting that strong? Yeah, okay. So let me be quiet. Anyway. Virgo was dealing with the rebuilding of the backbone, and then scales are imbalanced. The breakthrough energy was happening, willpower, all these things were kind of being reactivated, rebuilt. Then y'all heard me with the shuffling. Shit was just strong. It was a real good, strong shuffle there. It was it was magical. So you have the magician here, no pun intended. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling like you're back in your energy. Okay, whatever that means for, wow, the death card. Anubis just been around, okay? Anubis has been around. For you to have the magician and the death card. This is, what do I say? This is, yeah, wow. And the high priestess. Bruh. 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 Bruh, are you studying the occult? Or are you gaining mad spiritual powers here? I don't even think you knew you had here. Ten of Swords reversed, Six of Pentacles reversed with the Page of Cups. Oh, you know, Libra. So remember we were talking about in somebody's reading that you had the power over the 7 scorpions. You know that's dark. I mean, it is what it is. You know that's dark magic. It looks like you are delving into some things here. Not to say, I mean, I'm not here to judge you. I think, you know, left hand, right hand, I think that's balance. Since we want to talk about the scales are now in balance here, I feel like you're tapping into I mean what is happening is funny. I think that, all right, I'm gonna say it. I think you guys are tapping into your left-hand path here. I feel like you're tapping into your left-hand path. Now, I think it's funny because I'm wondering if this Page of Cups with the Six of Pentacles reversed and the Ten of Swords, I'm wondering if this is someone trying to... I don't know if there was an energy of you were like stressed out or concerned about a matter here, or something didn't go your way or what have you. Or you I mean, considering what we have gone through leading up to this point, I feel like this was also leading you towards your actual like left-hand path for real. I think that's balance. I'm not here to judge any of you. I feel like I'm getting so many messages and I'm not quite sure where to start. I feel like y'all have the type of power with this Page of Cups where you can just like, I feel like it's giving me witchy vibes. It really is. And I'm kind of multiple attempts on you. Very interesting. I'm wondering if that's why some shit is funny. Basically, okay. I feel like this reading needs to, and then I mentioned love reading, and I feel like this reading needs to be in my underworld tier. Because I feel like some shit is about to go underground. And I know a lot of people have your own opinions about the situation. Opinions that I more than likely will not agree with, because it's all good and dandy when it's love and light. But all of a sudden it's a bad thing. I'm just getting a vibe. And whose reading did I get where you were drawing power from the devil? Like, and that energy was the Queen of Wands coming. It was like you were, that anger was like getting you to like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why I feel like I need to be cautious about what I'm about to say here. I really don't know if I want to do this reading on the ancestor tier, because I just don't know if y'all can handle it. Like, now, I think some shit is funny, though, too, because I do feel like you have connections to the underworld. Like, we haven't even gotten to Scorpio energy yet, but I do feel like there's some untapped power unbeknownst to you. I do feel like there's possibly someone who may have been doing some type of spell work on you here. And again, you have ties to the underworld, so the shit is funny. Because you already know. Because you're tapped in. Yeah, divination, breakup spells, multiple attempts on you. And I'm not even really supposed to be using these cards. Yeah, we have Black Cat checking to see if the magic worked, and the motherfucker is now feared because I don't know if they're using divination. Yeah, I feel like there's a Page of Cups, or somebody is trying to tap into your energy is basically what I'm getting here. That is so interesting. This just happened just like this. And I thought this shit was funny. Like, on God, leading up to this reading, I was watching some things, doing a quick little research, and because I don't want to say too much, but it was almost like I was able to see something or someone for who they are, like literally, like and this shit became so funny to me. Like you ever hype someone up, or people, or not even you, but people will hype themselves up, and you may have like an impression of them, or they be hiding behind social media accounts and followers, subscribers, right? But then it's like you see a video, or them in real life, and you just think they're a joke and they're not your type. It's like you're turned off. Like something just became so, I don't know, man. It's a lot going on. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, but the energy's all over. There's so many things I want to say, but then I don't want to say that. That's why High Priestess is here, because it's like I don't want to say what yeah, that's what it is. High Priestess keeps secrets. Then the Death and the Magician. Like, this is some under wrap energy. I'm gonna try to keep pushing through, but I'm definitely getting mass secrets, and it's like you know about them all, and it's funny as hell. Like, oh my gosh, I want to say what I need to want to say, but yeah, shapeshifter, your energy, yo, this shit is funny. You could be down with another Libra, or it could even be a Scorpio here. This shit is funny as hell. Somebody's older than you. Yeah, man. I literally, oh, I'm gonna just take on this High Priestess energy and shut the fuck up and laugh. Like, this shit is funny. I'm sorry, y'all. Hoodoo. Money spells. Hoodoo. Libra, I think that you may even be an old soul, especially with the High Priestess energy. Like, on a serious note, I do feel like you are feared. I feel like you're tapping into untapped power here, divination. I feel like you, this shit right now, man, I want to say what I want to say, but for some reason I can't. Just know I pulled out the witch deck. Just know you have an old soul. You are feared and divination, like, and I feel like you are tapping into I can't wait to get those readings popping. I want to tell y'all, but it's like I feel like I can't. I really feel like I can't, and I hate when people do shit like that. I really do. I hate when people be like, oh, you know, they talk about some shit they have no intention of saying. That shit is annoying as hell, and I do not mean to annoy y'all. But I pretty much already told you what the hell this is going on. There's a missing, yeah, it's honestly a missing piece to your magical puzzle. And it's that left hand, yo. It truly is. And I feel like you have mad support. I feel like you're about to do something here. I feel like you are about to tap into who the fuck you always were supposed to be, who you are. And the fact that I'm having a hard time like saying it out loud lets me know that there's something about you or what you guys been getting into or what you've been interested in. Or this is going to be honestly for a very select few, if not anyone. Or this could just be pertaining to me at this point. You are learning some shit. And I feel like it's the key to getting some things popping here. And it's in your blood. Like, it's who you are. And you know how society makes it, oh, left hand, black magic, witchcraft, like, they, you know, it's taboo. They demonize it. Oh, whatever. Well, that right, what reading was it where I was getting, it was the Hierophant reverse with the devil card, yo. That's your other side. You have to have that other side to put it together. That's dark and light together. You are missing the darkness, and you may not have wanted to go there, but I'm telling you right now, that's the missing key, yo. That's what I'm hearing, literally. Wow. Or this could literally be a spell, Seven of Cups energy, that you may have been under, you know, checking to see if the spell worked. That could also be another thing where now it's like maybe you have broken a spell that was placed on you unbeknownst to you. And the shit is funny. It's like you're coming out the spell laughing, like you're laughing, like something in you like broke something. I mean, it could be that as well. Maybe somebody put magic on your ass. There's something that has happened or is going to happen that's going to trigger you into looking into a part of you that you may not have wanted to go to. You may not have wanted to delve into. You may not, I'm telling you, Three of Cups. Here's the Page of Cups. Pages be learning. Pages are impressionable. Pages, they, you know, they're trying to figure, this is a curiosity. And this right here with the cups, this is spirituality at its highest degree. This, the Magician, the Death card with Anubis, and the High Priestess. This is the Abyss. This is the supernatural, yo. Oh my God, this message is already powerful as fuck, and it's like, I don't even want to, I'm telling you, King of Swords. Remember that King of Swords was coming out earlier with Thoth? I think it was Leo's reading. The King of Swords was coming out, and it was identified as Thoth. And Thoth created language, math, science, amongst more. Heavy, like extreme, like heavily connected, you know. I mean, and remember Thoth in the Egyptian, this deck talks about wholeness. So like I've been saying, wholeness, love and light, and the dark. And everybody worships Isis, or not worships, but everybody idolizes Isis and Osiris. But you have to understand, Osiris is the god of the underworld. So what do you think that makes Isis? She's a dark mother. She's dark. But nobody wants to talk about that. You, Libra, whoever this resonates with, or maybe it doesn't resonate with anyone. Maybe this may just resonate with me, and I'll be all the way honest, but I wasn't expecting this, but this right here, we didn't even get to Scorpio yet, and this is what's happening. This is your justice. Y'all about to fuck some shit up. I can't put this into words. High Priestess, I have a Pisces moon. I know I can't put this into words, and I know I can't, and I feel like I've already said too much. This right here, you got power. You have power, support. Isis is she is the top dog for spell work, magic, rituals. Osiris, god of the underworld, he obviously rules that shit and everything underneath there. And here you go, magician energy, like apart, like the Three of Cups is like spiritually connected. If the Three of Pentacles talks about you working together, or you around, you know, your boys, your girls, like, yeah, then what do you think the Three of Cups is, yo? I feel like you are learning, or will be, I'm not ashamed or embarrassed, or I guess I'm trying to tread lightly for y'all. Like, I don't know, I don't want to say too much. I do have an underworld tier now, but I'm not even going to be posting that in the Everything Empress tier, because that's something that y'all have to literally have be called towards. I'm not going to force that on anyone, like, you know, so I want, yeah, Six of Swords. You see like the pillars, the Nile River, and you see this is like an under. I kind of want to clarify this off camera. Like, that's how serious it is, because I'm probably going to do that. Let's just go ahead. I think I said enough. Okay, if you know, you know. I'm gonna post this reading. I'm gonna do, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but this right here, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna have to take it off camera. You have the power to heal and kill. I will tell you that. And your spell work, if you get into that, I'm gonna shut up. We got Asia coming out. What did I read about Asia today? I read something about Asia. Communal living. I don't know if you were Asian in a past life here. I'm not even sure. What is that about? I gotta figure that out. I keep getting the Asia reference. I think that's all I'm gonna do right now. I don't want to leave y'all hanging, but this message definitely, I don't know. I feel like you're learning dark magic. I feel like you're learning dark magic. I feel like you're learning about demons. I feel like you're learning about witchcraft. I feel like you're getting deeper into it. I feel like this is an area that you're tapping in here. This Page of Cups is connecting to the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is about reunion, reconciliation, but this is kind of like a welcome home type of energy, especially since we're talking spiritual, like supernatural. I think this is confirmation that you are supernatural. I think that this is and it's like all of these things had to occur, like leading up to this point. It's like the anger, the rage that we were getting from Aries, and it started to kind of just dissipate as we started going down the line. But your justice here now, Libra, is magic for real. And this is some serious occult studies, like for real. Some of you you may be like a Libra Scorpio cusp, you know, or I mean, tarot in and of itself is occult. But I feel like you guys are about to delve a little bit deeper. I feel like you guys are going to be getting a little bit more into it. I feel like you guys are going to be like another form of a Grim Reaper here. I feel like y'all got mad secrets, or you will be. I'm going to stop. My head is hurting a little bit, so I think they want me to shut the fuck up. This is also confirmation for some of you, though, and you may not want to hear this, but it's the truth. You are a dark Empress. Evil? I wouldn't say evil. Just like I wouldn't call love and light love. But you are a dark Empress or Emperor. Like, you come from the pits. Like, you know, with Batman Dark Knight, when Bane was saying that he was born in the dark and he was molded by it, and it wasn't until he was a grown man before he saw the light, and by then it was blinding to him. This is one of those energies where you come from the underworld. And if you really think about it, especially for some of you this resonates with, like, ask yourself why you've never ever really ever have had any problems. Why you've never really had danger in your life. Why you've never had, you know, or why things just happen out of nowhere, like in your favor. Why, like, I could tell y'all a lot of stories, like, not really a lot, but there have been some very peculiar stories or peculiar situations where I was extremely reckless, didn't give a fuck, didn't care, and I needed to be. I needed to care. And nothing ever happened to me. I've been in some situations I'm not really too proud to talk about. I probably will at some point, but I'm not too proud to talk about. And I've been protected in all of those type of situations. You have to, if you can resonate, even if it's you driving and you can't, like, you don't know how you made it home. Or like situations, you know, where something legal will come up and somehow, some way, the shit would just go away. Or it was never as severe as it could have been. You gotta ask yourself, like, yeah, I'm not saying, yeah, there's so many things that I can say. I feel like you're getting in touch. We're talking about wholeness. I feel like you're getting in touch with your other side that you may not have wanted to acknowledge, you may not have known existed, or you've been suppressing it with weed, drugs, alcohol, I don't know, sex. There's something that, this shit's crazy. There's a story I want to tell. He knows about it. I told him about it, but that's when I became privy to my power, but I haven't tapped into it since because it kind of scared me. And it's funny because I wasn't smoking at that time. So there was this dude at my old apartment, and I didn't know him at the time, but he was my neighbor, and he used to piss me the fuck off. And like, he would call the cops on me and shit like that, like when he could have just came and talked to me. Like, I don't, it was over something petty too. It was over something petty. Like, I think he was making noise, and like I would turn up in my apartment being obnoxious. Like, he was being obnoxious, and he had a girlfriend I didn't like, and I didn't know him at the time, so it wasn't like I didn't like his girlfriend because I wanted him. I didn't know him yet, right? So he and we were just neighbors beefing basically. And I remember one time he called the cops on me, and this was around the time that, like, you know, black cops, I mean, well, cops in general were like killing black people like blatantly. Like, it's been like that, but it was literally around that Black Lives Matter movement. Like, so the man called the cops on me, and like that to me was the utmost disrespectful thing, because I'm a black woman alone. You're an African man and you call the cops on me, right? At the same time that cops they were doing what they were doing at that time. It was bad. So from that point on, I was angry. So I whipped up, I went outside, I took a picture of his car, like his license plate. I printed out the picture, and I made my first hot foot powder. I was so fucking mad, like livid. I don't think I still have the video. I think I have the picture of it, but I don't have the video of me making it. I will never forget it. I will never forget it. I made my first hot foot powder spell. Piss. A week later, mind you, I took a picture of the back of his car. I swear on God, if I can find a picture, and I even told him to his face this is what happened. He's African, and he's Nigerian, so he already knew about spell work. When we got to know each other, I admitted to him this is what had happened. But anyway, I took a picture of the back of his license plate. A week later, after I did my spell, the man got into a car accident, and the whole back side of his car was like totaled. It was fucked up. Like, on God, a week later. I know I have the picture and the video of it. Like, I will never forget that shit ever, 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 ever. Like, a week, like, how the back of the car a week later, that shit was fucked. Then, I've done the return to sender spells, I've done those, but I didn't have any confirmation. Like, I didn't have any confirmation like that hot foot powder. I didn't have any confirmation like, yeah, I know I did. I don't know with the return to senders, but there was another spell that I did. This one was a little bit more recent. This was back in December. I did a money ritual spell. Then we do, yeah, I think the money ritual card came out. Did the money ritual spell. And I'm at the light one of these days, like I wanted money or whatever, so I did the spell. Maybe a day, it was 2 days actually, 2 days after. So I did the spell, it was December 23rd or 24th. It was one of those days, and then I got into a car accident on maybe December 26th or something like that. It was like in a matter of like 3 days or two. It was 2 or 3 days. I got into a car accident, and it's crazy because around that time, I'm sitting at the light, and I'm thinking to myself, I don't want to pay for car insurance anymore. I don't need car insurance. I don't want car insurance no more. So I was like making a decision in my mind. I don't want car insurance no more. Luckily, I had it though at the time. So I'm at the light turns green, and so I go to the next road. I take a left, boom, 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 another red light. I'm at the light. Well, a motherfucker comes behind me and hits my car. Hits my shit. Mind you, around that time, I was going through a Kundalini awakening. I think that's when I quit Bank of America, so I didn't have shit, you know, and my back was starting to hurt. So I got into a car accident after I did the money ritual spell. So ended up getting a little bit of, a couple thousand from that accident, and in addition to $7,800 medical. So obviously I'm using that to get my chiropractor appointments for free. But it's like my back was hurting, my back was already hurting before the accident, but obviously I'm going to put that in there because boom. So it's like they already set it up to where not only was I got the money that I asked for, like I needed that money and I got it. Then on top of that, I got free chiropractor appointments for my back. And my back was hurting like prior to that accident or whatever like that. Y'all don't fucking tell on me. But it was just so crazy how I did the money ritual, and 2-3 days later, getting a car accident, I ended up paying it out. Of course, it came with stress and things like that. But I ended up getting paid for my car, and then I bought it back, and then I had money left over, and then free chiropractor appointments, $7,800 worth of chiropractor appointment. That's about maybe 2 years, 3 years, maybe 2.5 years. So I say all this to say, and that's me, like, I read about it, but I don't really do it. Those were like the 2 instances, and then I did like a return to sender, but that's, I'm not to downplay it, but that's not me actually whipping up a whole, like, I feel like, I don't know. Yeah, confirmation, I just burped, so I think I said enough, 33 minutes. I'm just going to leave it at that. I do feel like you guys you're delving. It's like your justice is you being able to draw on that power. And I forget whose reading it was today, where somebody was drawing on that energy. You have both, but this is untapped, and you need both to get some shit popping. Like, it's almost like when I say you're of the underworld or whatever like that, I think you have like some deep connections. I think you're reincarnated, but that's not to say that you're a demon. That's not to say that you're a Jezebel. That's not to say any of those things. You are definitely as above, but you have, what do you think God? You think God don't have the same power? Love and light and that, you think angels don't either? You're connected to high-level ancient Egyptian gods and goddesses who have created or assisted in the creation of this realm. You really don't think you have power? Initiation as soon as I split the deck. As soon as I split the deck, initiation. What you think this Page of Cups is? There was one time in my old apartment as well. That's when that Lucifer show was coming on Netflix, and that's when I actually had a Netflix account. And when I put that show on, like just to check it out, like I wanted to see what it was about, a black cat appeared immediately. Like what? Immediately? A black, I will never forget these things. So I do feel like, yeah, creation, and I just said, you got Amon Ra here, and I just said you have some deep connections to the creator. You know, certain mythologies believe that they created the world, so that's why I'm saying it that way, you know. Amon Ra creation. So this is, you got your especially if y'all got like Pluto and Scorpio energy, like that right there is or if y'all have any Scorpio placements, not to single anyone out, but it's definitely giving Scorpio placements. Also Taurus as well. This could even be as simple as y'all writing a petition and the shit just comes to pass for you, like whatever it is that you ask for. It just, I don't know, it just depends. But the more you know, knowledge is power, obviously. So the more you know, the more powerful you are, the more stronger your connection is. I'm really just getting a vibe for you guys. Yes, it's the shot with the wisdom. She's the scribe. I think she's the scribe. Let me make sure. Is it the shot? I think she's the scribe, actually. And I just said all it takes is a petition, and here comes the scribe. Yup, the scribe. Unbelievable. Her name means the scribe, deity, teacher of arithmetic, astronomy, astrology, and architecture. She is depicted dressed in a priestly leopard skin with a banner on her head supporting a 7-pointed star. She is the patroness of scribes and builders. Didn't I just say Taurus? Taurus is the builder and is most cultured of the Egyptian divinities. She symbolizes the manifestation of intelligence. Seshat reveals herself to you to illuminate your path of knowledge on the mental plane. Her presence strengthens your courage, sharpness, and hope, although you may have to endure sacrifices and renunciations, I don't know. Go forward and trust in her profound knowledge. I got the chills. I got the chills. Fuck it, we might as well keep going. We might as well keep going. They knew I was recording. They knew I was. So let's go ahead and keep going. I am going to clarify the High Priestess, the Magician, and the Death card for sure. But, you know, I'm pretty sure y'all get the gist. Some of you also may be getting other downloads too from like Hecate, like the Dark Mother goddesses, like Lilith even, like... I just feel like y'all about to go a little deeper here. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, Chariot of Ascension. Spiritual work of a higher initiate. Initiation. This is some serious business. Magician card. I don't know if they want me to clarify that. Yeah, cards is getting a little like, no. What's the Magician, please? well, yeah, I'm gonna, okay, they want me to shut up. Yeah, Ace of Swords, they will. Okay, I'll stop. I will stop, I'll stop, I'll stop. Sorry, guys. I don't have anything to say. And I think that's the whole point. You're probably, This is getting good. Like, this, the tables have turned for real, because how did we go? Aries, ready to give up on the ancestors, and now you're getting everything?